Hey guys, it's Zerx. Got a new gameplay for you guys. It's a TDM on Villa, I think. Using the SPAS 12 with suppressor, so silent shotgun. It's pretty interesting. I wasn't really trying to get a gameplay out of this, I was just trying to have some fun, but ended up getting a pretty decent score. Or at least I think so. Let me know what you think. So I'll let you watch that. What I wanted to talk about today was this recent controversy, which wasn't very big actually, as far as I know. But basically, the New York Times thought that Obamacare, which, any kind of healthcare relating to the current administration, was creating death panels again, was resurrecting this idea of death panels. And death panels, if you don't know, is basically this coined term. It's not a real thing, really, that people accept to be true, but it's a term coined by Sarah Palin, whom I'm guessing you guys know about maybe a little bit. Former Alaska governor and vice presidential candidate. Basically, she called part of Obamacare death panels, and so death panels were this supposed committee of people who decided if you were going to get the healthcare coverage that you needed, or if you were going to just, well, essentially get euthanized, which is basically killing you with drugs, just because that'd be more cost effective. And that sounds pretty terrible, I know, and that's why she took issue with it, is because she has a child that has Down syndrome, and she kind of dramatized this issue and made it seem like, oh, her kid would be on trial and have to defend himself, and to see like if he would get to live and keep getting his treatment, or if he would just be euthanized because he didn't have that much worth to society. But that was not really that accurate. It was a pretty dramatic depiction of what it actually was. And so that's actually what I wanted to talk about. There's this older case that this New York Times case reminded me of. And basically what happened is that this lady in Oregon had cancer. And so when she said that she needed these drugs to live, as prescribed by her doctor, her healthcare insurance company, oh, well, not really her company, the state-funded health insurance, said that it was too expensive. It was about $4,000 a month for this medication, versus $50 one time for, for her death. And that's a pretty bleak thing to hear that, oh, well, we don't want to pay for it because it's too expensive, but we will pay to have you killed. And this caused a lot of uproar. Oregon was pretty unique in this situation, in that they're, as far as I know, the only state that would allow this kind of thing. And even the people who supported it to begin with were really upset over this. I think the reason that they could justify killing her but not giving her the medicine is this stipulation in whatever policy was passed to enforce this, and this stipulation was the 5-year 5% rule, in which the recipient would have to have over a 5% chance of living for 5 years after the treatment. And so that's how they justified saying, like, oh, well, this treatment doesn't seem effective enough, so it's too much money, and you're taking too much money from other taxpayers, and so we're gonna let you have money, but only enough so that you can have the treatment to like have yourself put down, essentially, which sounds pretty barbaric. But when you think about it, it is other people's money, and if you keep taking from that pool, then you're really screwing everyone else over. But on the other hand, also, it's a human life, so you can't just throw it away and say, oh, well, it's too much money. So it's an interesting point of contention. I'd like to know what you guys think, honestly. Well, even if you were willing to give up the money, do you think it'd be okay to ask other people to give up their money to essentially force them to give up their money so that this other person could live. Because if you're a proponent of that, then it's essentially what you'd be asking people to do, is forcing other people to give up their money, which isn't necessarily fair, but yes, it is life and death, so interesting dilemma. Oh, and just to let you know, she did end up getting the medicine for free from the company after the doctor contacted the company and said, oh, well, something terrible is happening, and yeah, they just ended up giving her the medicine for free, so that's nice. But if that hadn't happened, I don't know. It would have been interesting to see how it would have played out if maybe the public would have played in so heavily that they eventually would have gotten her the medicine, or not. I don't know. Interesting. And now there's a little bit of time left, and it's the day after Christmas, so maybe how was your Christmas? Did you get all the presents you wanted? Any of you get Black Ops? Maybe you're already watching YouTube videos after playing for a little bit. Oh, that was a lucky shot right there. Anyways, yep, this video is wrapping up. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like,